Is no games, just sports. The Sports Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. This is game one of our series against the Angels of Los Angeles. We are the Seattle Mariners. I wasn't able to play yesterday because we got caught in the snow and wasn't able to get home. So I caught up earlier this evening with the fourth game of the series against Cleveland. Did lose that game 3-1. Now I'm back on track. This is earlier tonight's game. Seattle hosting the Angels. So I'm going to go ahead and play it so that we stay in track with the schedule and with the season. I appreciate you checking out the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please hit that notification bell so you don't miss any games coming up throughout this grueling long season. I appreciate you for checking out the channel. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. What can I do to improve? How's the game going? Etc., etc. So sit back, relax. Let's watch some baseball.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Mike Trout leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
0-1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side. France steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is fouled back. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Out to short. Crawford gloves it. Zips it across. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's Mike Trout, second in the AL in home runs.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at... Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Angels nothing, Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Seattle and towing the slab here, Reed Detmers.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Base hit, off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Colton Wong up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Trout hustles it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at third.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Renfroe pulls that one down. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in for third.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singing Reed Detmers, 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. You're talking about a guy who is a really good player at Louisville. Detmers checks over to first, and he's back. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, right side. And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Angels nothing. Top of the second, and here is Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a base hit on a line. Ohtani around second, headed for third.
Now, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Taylor Ward at the plate now. That's ball one. This one popped up right side. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jared Walsh in the box now. Takes strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt and fires. That's a strike. 0-2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ohtani, the runner at third. Renfroe at first. One gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side, could be two. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes Renfroe around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So one out with two aboard. Max Stassi comes up to hit. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch is in for a strike. Strike one. There's a strike. One, two now. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one. Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Just off the outside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 2 and the Mariners 1. We head to the bottom of the second. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
The left fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one hooked foul. The wind to the pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Next offering down in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Throw over to first. Pollock back in on the dive. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. J.P. Crawford in the box now. Takes strike one. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1. So the tying run at second. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Whipped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So here's Murphy now. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. next pitch is popped up. Urshela under it. And that is a big first out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
And that one pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that'll get down for a hit. Here's the throw. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. To the plate, and he's out.
The batter, the second baseman,
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. Two outs, two in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Gio Urshela. Gilbert back to work.
Nope.
Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Liner snagged at first.
the center fielder, number 27.
And now batting Mike Trout. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Dude, Mike Trout absolutely loves hitting here at T-Mobile Park. He's got the most home runs in this ballpark than any other ballpark in his career on the road.
Out to short. Crawford picks it up. Not in time. He's safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. 2 outs, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In there for strike 1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Yo, 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
kicks and deals. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And that will end the inning. Angels held in check. Score remains 2-2. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Ty France. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
No outs. Runner at first. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. A laser to left base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. France makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting. Right
just
fielder.
an awesome swing of the bat. Big hands and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And here it comes. Rolled to short, could be 2. Flips it. Fletcher over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
2 outs, base is empty. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. It's welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Hunter Renfroe. And the right-hander back to work. That one called a strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. The left fielder. Taylor.
So up next, Taylor Ward. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
Man at second. That's in for a strike. There's a strike. Left center base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 3-all. Walsh into second, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Doubled in his first AB. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner leads away at second. And there's the strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground to the left. Crawford throws to first in time. That takes care of Rendon.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
And next for the Angels, Max Stassi. Went down on strikes his first time through. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the air, right field. Hernandez on the move. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Now, David Fletcher. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. Angels 4, and the Mariners 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And he takes a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next pitch is popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So now the DH spot. Sam Haggerty doubled his first time up. That one misses in the dirt. Slapped foul. The wind and the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Comes a 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone! Tom Murphy sends it out. His first homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 4-4.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Colton Wong. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Ty France. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Tied at 4. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Sends it to Walsh. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ouch.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
One down, runner at first. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Trout on the move. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Taps softly to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Left-hand hitter waits and takes low for ball one. Trout, the base runner at first with one out. Bounce to the right, and it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
They usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two outs and a foul ball. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand one. Score remains tied at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Slow curveball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center. And no one can get there. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign. Into second with a double, and they've got P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
At third, Pollock over at second with one down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 5-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Reed Detmers out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Griffin Canning.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One away, runners at first and third. And now the DH, Sam Haggerty. Next pitch is popped up. Urshela makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 6-4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout is there. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels 4. Isaiah Campbell taking over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Isaiah Campbell.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Campbell, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is down low. Now 2-0. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
The batter,
Jared Walsh digs in now. 1 for 2. Walsh, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. To the right side. Wong to first. Walsh retired.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rendon getting ready to hit. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. (2-0). Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts with that one.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels 4. Back in Seattle, here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman,
Wong goes 5 feet 7 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Renfroe in position and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France, for the 4th time tonight. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now, Eugenio Suarez. Right-handed reliever.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
France stands at first with 1 out. Canning checks the runner. France back on a dive. Out to center. Trout settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he checks over to first, back safely. And the first offering is not close. And he deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Teoscar Hernandez hits 1 out. His first homer of the year. It's 8-4.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. First offering misses the mark. Pollock, a member of the 1,000 hit club, he joined the team as a free agent. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty to the plate. This to center field. Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now an 8-4 score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Diego Castillo. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Diego.
Leading off, Max Stassi. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Out to short. On to France. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. David Fletcher, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Urshela stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, left side. Pollock has this one sized up. This looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
The center fielder, number 27.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels leave one. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The right-hander back to work. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. Got him swinging. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Haggerty.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Renfroe makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 2.
Now it's Tom Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And ball 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals.
Nope.
That one
Ball
missed.
1.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out to short. Fletcher over to pick it up. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
First and second, 2 down. Rendon throw to first. That takes care of Wong. And that is the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 8 and the Angels 4. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Right side. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Renfroe in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And it's 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This one in the air center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman,
Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now here comes a pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll reach second with one away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Suarez, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. And that one popped to short. Fletcher moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So two down now, and here is J.P. Crawford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, base hit, and a run comes in.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So first and second with two outs. Now it's the Mariners DH, Sam Haggerty. And it's fouled away. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. And a ground ball to first. Walsh takes it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Ninth inning coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andres Munoz.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. 1 for 3.
Anthony Rendon.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So man aboard, Max Stassi, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Rendon on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Fletcher in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. France racing over to make the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Man at first, and now here is Gio Urshela. First pitch, and he just misses. Munoz, in his fourth year, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that's through there for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs on 22 hits.